Whiskey and Wordplay. I'm Ryan. With me always is Zach here, and Ella, Kit Kat. We are hanging out. I'm super pumped because tonight is Monday Night Football. The Chiefs are playing, so I'm just so excited, Zach. I'm so excited. Monday Night Football always gives me that extra hype. But, Zach, the whiskey that you brought this week for us is one of your favorites, right? The Gentleman Jack.
Well, I love Jack Daniels, but it didn't seem classy enough, so I paid the extra $5 to be, big dog.
Yes.
Is that shit I'm going to have in that crystal container when I get older,
I'm not going to lie, it's very good. It's one of the better whiskey cokes that I've had. I will say that. That's what we all decided to go with because we're like, we all have to drive after this. So we're trying to be careful. We're just going to have this little, numb down a little bit, the baby whiskey. But yes, the Monday Night Football that is going on tonight is one of the biggest games, regular season games the Chiefs have had in a while, other than like trying to get into the playoffs last year. Yeah. Which, thank you again to the Miami Dolphins for beating the Patriots for us.
I feel like other than the Patriots versus, not the Patriots, the Buccaneers versus the Saints.
Yeah.
Opener. I feel like this is probably the next, they're neck and neck in big games of the season.
Well, yeah, everybody wanted to see Breeze versus Brady.
I did.
Yeah, but now it's like these are the new, those are the old guard of quarterbacks, and now we have Lamar Jackson,
our new upcoming
Pat Mahomes. Everyone's talking about how they're the two reigning MVPs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's crazy in itself that they're playing each other now like this, and Baltimore didn't have the playoffs that they wanted to have last year. We didn't even get to see the Chiefs-Ravens play.
No.
In the playoffs. That was going to be the big matchup.
Yeah, that was
last year in the playoffs, and then that upset happens, and here we are. Now we're going to get to play them again after we beat them in the regular season last, I think.
I don't think they've beaten us yet with Patrick Mahomes. We're 2-0 against them, I think. At least at home.
Yeah.
Well, the Ravens are always a scary team too.
Yeah, we've always struggled with them.
One of the games I went to when I was a kid, the Ravens beat us, so I've never had good feelings about them.
Them or the Steelers.
Ravens bring dark tidings.
Yep, so here we are.
Are we 2-0 against them?
Baltimore has lost in 2019 to the Chiefs, and then in 2018 and 2015. And they beat, that's the last 3 times we played them.
Yeah, but with Patrick Mahomes, they've never beaten us.
That's true.
Yep. And since they've had Lamar Jackson, they've never beaten us.
Yeah, so they have a chip on their shoulder, I'm sure about it. Mm-hmm. I would imagine. So it's going to be interesting to see. They haven't been able to stop us, so we'll have to see if their defense adjusts. Because they haven't been, the last couple of times, we've been able to score 30-plus points, kind of deal.
What I remember, Mahomes, he was speaking on playing against the Ravens defense. And he personally said that was probably one of the most difficult defenses that he's played against, just because I don't know if that's confirmed, but he said it seemed like every time that they lined up for a defensive play, it was a different play. Like they rotated their plays so much, he said that it was hard to adjust. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're a scary team. They always they've always traditionally had a very solid team for up and down.
Oh yeah, I've always I hate them because they always stop us from a playoff opportunity back in the day. But you gotta respect that defense. You have to. Honestly, it's one of the probably them and New Orleans defense is kind of nasty. Who else has got real tough?
The Saints. You said Aaron Donald. Oh my God.
Yeah,
he
dude.
just He almost single-handedly brought the Rams back yesterday.
Oh yeah, it was crazy. And also, speaking of defenses, did you see the Cowboys' defense out there? It wasn't looking like its usual self.
Oh, yeah, they gave up 37 in that game.
Yeah.
I mean, the Seahawks, though, look like they're going to be one of the teams to beat.
Yeah.
If you wanna go to Super Bowl.
Congrats to Russ.
Russell Wilson, yeah, he's making Patrick Mahomes' numbers look minimal now all of a sudden. He's like, hey, where's my money, Seattle?
It's kind of like a Kobe LeBron. Like,
is.
When it was older Kobe, young LeBron, like LeBron would do something amazing, and then Kobe would be like, oh, no, you still got me around. Just do something to show off.
Yeah.
Break another record.
Not everybody our age might know this, but the Seahawks were in our division at one point.
Yeah.
And they moved to the NFC. And they are kind of our rivals in a lot of ways because we had the whole, we were trying to break the stadium decibel record.
Yeah, we kept going
and the
back
Seahawks, we went back and forth a couple times.
It was a weird rivalry, but yeah.
Yeah, they're like the West Coast Chiefs a little bit. They are. We have a little bit of kindredness.
The Saints have a loud stadium too.
Yeah, well, that's in a dome too, so the sounds just doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, right back inside.
You're stuck in here now.
One of my favorite lines about the fucking Saints ever was there ain't no breeze in the dome except Drew.
I love that. Actually, that's great.
That
should be on T-shirts. It probably is.
Shout out Garrett Griffin and the Saints for sure on the practice squad this year, just making it tough on the defense.
Yeah.
I was really surprised that the Bills beat the Rams, though. Speaking of that game,
the Bills beat the Rams.
Yeah, the Rams came all the way back, and then the Bills had a last drive and took the lead again. There was a big defensive pass interference call that was questionable. Well, the Bills fumbled, and then Aaron Donald picked it up, and then the Rams went down and took the lead, and then the Bills had to score with 2 minutes.
The one where they thought he got it off, and they weren't going to give him forward progress.
Yeah, the Bills had everything going against them. Yeah. You were like, oh, they're going to lose. Here go the Rams, because
I thought they.
Sorry, the Bills are always tough. They're a tough team, but they don't always have success.
That's what I said.
I feel like they're always not successful. Yeah. They somehow can't execute at the right times.
Kind of like the Lions.
The Lions, yeah, they're always
Lions
tough.
Are just never. I think they're one of the teams that's never won a Super Bowl.
There's only 3 left now.
Yeah, and that's just that's always sad.
How many are left?
The Bengals and
the Texans haven't because they're just still fresh.
Have the Browns?
Teams that
look that up.
I feel like the Bengals and
that's
Browns
a good trivia question,
Yeah.
That's a fun little party game trick. Just whip that out.
The Bengals, Bills, Browns, Cardinals, Chargers, Falcons.
There's more than
Jaguars, Lions, Panthers, Texans, Titans, and Vikings.
Jesus, so
what?
A quarter of the league?
Yeah.
That can't be right.
I'm pretty sure that's Sports Illustrated.
No, that's a quarter of the league.
That's actually true. I now that I'm thinking about it, that's actually true. I don't know every Super Bowl in history ever, but I know a little bit of it, and now that some of those teams haven't even met, and then the Browns, Jaguars, Lions, and Texans have never reached the Super Bowl.
Oh, never reached. Okay.
No, that's a separate list.
Yeah.
That's a separate list.
Jesus.
It's tough. It's really hard.
Okay, so Lions are one of the 4 that have never even gone, though.
Yeah. That's what we were talking about.
Browns, Jaguars, yeah.
They've had some great players.
Texans, I forget Texans are a team sometimes.
They almost beat our ass out of the playoffs last year.
How many fucking teams does Texas need, though?
I don't know. I don't know, dude.
So who you guys got?
Lone Star State.
Who you guys got for tonight?
We gotta talk about that. I have faith in the Chiefs. I'm not picking against them.
Inadvertently, we are all wearing red.
I'm not picking against the Chiefs until they give me a reason. I'm all in, dude. This team is great. They find ways to get it done.
This is a totally unbiased podcast, but...
Dude, we got Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, we got him right there.
Pay no attention.
Oh, also, I just realized why you brought up Kobe and LeBron.
Oh, yeah.
Who's Kobe? Yeah.
Well, I feel like we always throw a little basketball in there.
Yeah, you just saw Kobe up there.
Yeah.
That's MJ. I know that, by the way.
How stupid do you think I am?
You have to make sure no one thinks that I believe that
Trolls
that's...
in the comments.
Yeah, I gotta pick the Chiefs, man. I think it's gonna be an awesome game for sure. I think they're gonna give us a hell of a time, and we'll have to come back in the end or something crazy. But I feel like it's gonna be like a 33-27 kind of like we're gonna score a good amount, but there's gonna be some back and forth defenses making plays. I think it's gonna be a wild game.
Defense is definitely gonna be a big factor in this game.
Well, and also our problem is it annoys me, but we're really good at it. We are a second half team. Like, we always shit the bed the first quarter,
and
second
puts
quarter.
everyone in suspense.
Sometimes we do.
Very rarely.
Very
are we
rarely.
the, like, go-ahead team.
Last year,
the whole
not
game.
last year.
There's a few, yeah, but
Especially that Raiders one, man. That one fucking gave me a heart attack. But then he scored like
Chiefs.
four touchdowns in a quarter and brought us back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
all the time.
I think, of course, I want to give it to the Chiefs, but I feel like if we would take a loss this season, I would want it to be to a team as good as the Ravens. You know?
Exactly. Yeah, I want to see a good game, and hopefully we come out on top of it.
Yeah.
As good as the Ravens. That's like saying, like, to a guy, like, oh, I wish I could just find a guy like you. You're saying, like, bitch, you're not worth losing to, but...
We were together for the game last week. You heard me. I was like, I just don't want to lose to the Chargers.
Yeah,
I just don't want to lose to the fucking Chargers. I will never forget it. I'll never forget it. It'll haunt me. I never want to lose to them again, to be honest with you, if I could have it my way. Just like if we could never lose to a division team again, I'd feel really awesome about it.
I kind of don't have as much like anger towards them since they don't have what's his name anymore.
Phillip?
Yeah, Phillip Rivers.
You don't like Phillip Rivers?
Not at all.
Yeah. I don't blame you. He's not likable.
I don't like him.
Are you waiting for someone to argue?
Yeah.
He's not a likable person.
Yeah.
I do have respect for him. I think he's a pretty good quarterback over when you look at his whole career, but it's just he was reckless for sure. He made a lot of mistakes. And then he got mad. He would try to bite off the head of his teammates after he'd make mistakes.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't
and then
like
he
that.
tries to like come at the refs and stuff for calls, and
I think it's a little toxic.
Yeah,
I think
I
that's
don't
probably
like
a reason.
quarterbacks.
They had great teams. They had really, really good teams.
Yeah.
They should have had like a chance to win a Super Bowl, and they always kind of just shit the bed.
Yeah, they do.
They kind of did.
Also, I always dislike quarterbacks that like yell at their own teammates when you feel like it's because they're frustrated.
Yeah.
Like that's the most annoying thing.
Yeah, because you're supposed to be the leader, dude.
Yeah.
You got to take that on. Even
You're
if you
not a
are
good
mad,
general.
even if you're mad, you have to take it on and just stay composed.
Yeah.
Even if you're pissed on the inside, you have to hold it down. They're like, the good quarterbacks know that, and they do it.
Speaking of shitting the bed, how about Mitchell Trubisky getting benched for Nick Foles? Foles magic.
Number 2 pick.
Foles magic.
Number 2 pick. What a waste.
What
a waste.
I'd be so mad.
I mean, hey, hopefully he takes this L right now, this benching, and he works his ass off and becomes a suitable NFL quarterback.
Yeah.
But so far, Mitchell Trubisky, we haven't seen it.
Here's the real question, though. Do you guys feel like Nick Foles, as a quarterback, has always been kind of maybe a little underrated?
I like Nick Foles. I
like him, too. I've always been a fan of him. Ever since they fucking threw
Foles.
him in when Carson Wentz got injured and he just, went off. That's true leadership. You could tell that they respected Nick Foles more than they respected Carson Wentz because he could make those decisions.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I know it's funny when the upper management or the coaches have a different feeling of who should be the starter.
Yeah.
They have an idea of we picked this guy, he's the face right now, the fans are talking about him.
Yeah. And it's dude, you got this guy sitting. I didn't even know that he was I didn't even know he was their second string quarterback.
Right.
When they were I think I was messing with the laundry or something, and Phil was like, I think they're putting in Nick Foles, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's one of those things you get a tweet about it. You're like,
Yeah.
Nick Foles is in?
Yeah.
He's playing?
Yeah, Nick Foles, huh?
I thought he threw it in.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still around. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, good job, man. I want the Bears to be good again. I need it's better for the NFL when the Bears are a problem.
Yeah.
In the NFC. I feel they're just
There needs to be the
for them against the
competition.
Packers, those games. When Urlacher was there, man, oh my God. They were Brian
I didn't
Urlacher.
keep up with it. Yeah, I didn't keep up with the Bears.
He was one of the best linebackers of all time. He was just a monster.
Okay. That's cool. I've always known them because I've always like known of them for their defense.
Yes.
But I've never like ever looked into their team for real.
Yeah, like I always appreciate the teams that like they're not getting to the Super Bowl, but they're just like a solid like pain in the ass team that like really good teams have to get through.
Yeah, that's like the Chargers to us.
Yeah.
Like they're not really that good, but they're a pain in the ass.
Oh, we're gonna get people that.
Shout out to Tom Brady and the Bucs. They got a big win, beating one of our division opponents. I think
the
too,
donkeys.
right? Yeah,
that's
right. That's right. Yeah, stomping them. And the Patriots. Thank you to the Patriots for beating the Raiders. We appreciate you. Thank you, Cam. Dude, I'm a fan of the Patriots. The current roster of the Patriots. I like that team. Like with Cam leading it, like that's awesome.
Cam is cool. I like him.
He was so exciting to watch in Auburn. Like I just following his career. He's great.
I like his. I know this is really weird, but I like listening to him do his count because his voice is like really unique to me. Like it stands out. Like I don't have to be watching the TV to know that he's fucking calling the ball.
That's funny. We have to like play that out loud. I need to hear that.
Like,
right now.
Talking about like quarterback voices. Y'all notice after the Super Bowl win, I ain't seen no more Kermit memes about Mahomes.
Mm-mm. Yeah, right.
Where'd those go? What happened
No,
there?
I saw the greatest one ever. Do you know that everyone's seen this meme where Kermit is up against that foggy glass?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. They said this is Pat Mahomes going up to Andy after the huddle.
And then they put like they made like little X's and O's in the. Here, let me see.
Oh my god,
I'll show
dude,
it to
it's
you.
so funny because Andy had that fucking fogged up glass for the first game. Oh my god, the masks are crazy. The coaches get in trouble if they don't wear them.
Yeah. Then like you'll see those like cutaways with the guys in the box, and they all like have them pulled down, but they have them, so it's okay.
Oh my god, guys, we haven't even talked about the fact that there was a tie yesterday. Did you guys know this?
What?
The Bengals.
The Bengals and Eagles tied.
Yeah.
How does this happen? How do you let this happen?
I didn't watch that one.
The Eagles are trash.
So are the Bengals.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny when the trash teams tie each other? It's like, you guys couldn't even get a win against each other.
I know, this dude.
It always happens once a year.
Sacks.
This guy I'm on Facebook friends with, he posted, he was like, imagine tying in your NFL game. And I was like, with the Bengals.
Oh, the Bengals are such a mess of an organization. They can never get their teams together.
Oh, no.
They don't know how to put a team together. They literally have complete front office issues. Like, they don't know enough about football.
I think a lot of it stems from like they're like, what the fuck are we?
True.
Why are we Bengals?
What the fuck is
no
a Bengal?
No one knows what the fuck a Bengal is in Ohio.
I hope it's like a Bengal tiger, like.
Oh no, that's definitely what they went for.
Okay. I was like, damn, I hope that I'm right on this one. I
feel like you just can't really have a team in Ohio in the NFL. I don't know why they're trying. Like, all the money goes to Ohio State. Have you guys not figured this out yet? Their basketball team's good and their football team's good. Something's fishy there. You can't have both. It's too hard. So that's how you know.
And you're Ohio.
The Ohio money is going to that football team. And, the whole program, really.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why the Cavaliers have struggled. They were blessed with LeBron.
Wait, are we talking about the Browns now?
We're talking about the whole state of Ohio sports.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty bad.
It's weird. The pro sports are so messy in there, and then Ohio State's just running shit.
Everything about their organization is kind of messy. Like it's even like their players. What's his name? Odell.
Odell Beckham. Yeah.
That was some story.
Oh God, I heard that story.
Yeah.
You heard about this?
No.
Okay. So these.
You guys are my rumor mill.
These two fine young women. Have a podcast where they talk about stuff they've done with famous dudes.
Okay.
They're pretty great.
And they get guests as well to come on and talk, and they share stories, pretty like in-depth stories. And there's a story that came out about Odell Beckham Jr. that he likes to shit on and be shit on. Like he's into that.
She sent some videos of her shitting, and then he flew her out to shit. And what's funny is that I think it was Chief Keef's baby mama. I don't know.
It just seems so unsanitary.
It would be.
I know.
It would be. The cleanup cannot be fun.
Like, do you lay down plastic? Like,
or do
you just throw the sheets out.
Or
when
do you
you're
like
done.
do you have an eating log so I know what you ate so I can see if your
Oh,
shit's gonna
God.
be yeah.
It's so funny. You have that moment where you're like completely like, oh yeah, I love this, and then like you're done and you're like, okay, so, all right, that was fun. Now we have to
Now your stands
clean the poop off ourselves.
And like, is it better if it's fucking solid, or do you want to make it rain?
What's your fetish?
Oh,
and then,
God.
like, how
Pick
do you
your-
want
pick your
him
cards
how
there.
do you want him to shit? Like, is there like a special like shitting position that is preferred?
You know what, guys? I think
Side poop
I
or-
prefer talking about football.
I mean, we are.
Yeah, we'll go back on. He likes it.
He's committing to.
Oh,
That's why he plays for
God.
the Browns.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's. Ooh.
Yeah, Zach, this was like 2 weeks ago that this came out,
That's
but it's
good
just,
shit.
it's really funny. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
It's crazy. I don't even think
I don't care if
believe
that's.
it.
I don't think.
I don't know.
Now after the Browns joke, I don't know if it's real, but I want to believe it is.
Yeah.
Because that's fantastic.
What, you think it's too convenient that he plays for the
Oh,
Browns?
yeah.
And he
The
likes to
one of
get
the shittiest
Unless
things.
it's like that much of a fetish for the guy, and he was like, no, I'm going to the Browns.
Well,
No, see, the thing is, what happened is that Odell was a problem in New York,
Yeah.
so his only option was Cleveland. So,
That's what
Like
he
Kareem
wants
Hunt.
you to think.
Yeah.
like Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where all the problem players are going right
Oh
now.
yeah.
But
Damn, that's rough.
crap, I forgot what I was
I liked
about to
You
say.
give him a
too.
chance. Oh my God, Hunt is a phenomenal running back.
I
He
liked
is.
him.
I don't know how he's doing now. He's getting. I know he's splitting carries. They're
Ugh.
splitting carries. But that's kind of what the model is in the NFL.
We were watching
typically.
him play. He's still
Cancel culture.
beast. Man, he shouldn't have let himself
You
get
good.
caught on. Even though it
Yeah.
was kind of a drunken little fucking weak kick, it was
Right.
still enough to.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, you do that to a lady, you're pretty
You're
much
done,
asking
dude.
for it.
You're done. And honestly,
Unless you're Chris Brown.
yeah,
He's
unless
still
you're
fine.
fucking Chris Brown.
Yeah, he's
Right.
fucking
Why
fine.
is that okay?
I don't know. I've yet to figure it out.
It
He's
wasn't
Chris
okay. He just kept
Breezy.
making music, and people just eventually just came. They're just
And
like,
also,
oh,
Chris
yeah.
Brown, like, until someone tells you it's a Chris Brown song, you don't know it's a Chris Brown
He was
song.
all about to, he was about to get convicted, but then he started dancing and singing in front of the judge.
Yeah, he was like,
I'm
"You really
Chris
want to send this to
Breezy."
jail?" And they're like, "No."
And the judge was like, "Oh my God,
I
you're
made
fun-
Kiss
you're
Kiss. Fool.
fantastic."
I made Kiss Kiss. What the hell? You gonna send me to
Oh.
jail? He's like, "Damn, no."
No, his court system's like fucking X Factor. Like, they just turn the chairs around on him.
They were just like,
Like the voice.
Yeah, there we go.
"We didn't see
Voice. Yeah, they just turned it around. They turned a blind eye to Chris Breezy's
And then
abuse.
the thing that's hilarious
And
about
his
it,
was rough.
his was terrible.
Like, watching it was like, ow.
Yeah, it's bad.
Ah.
But the thing that's hilarious is that he's still out here making music and punching people in clubs and shit. So
Yeah.
it's like, obviously there's a pattern, but nobody's like, hey, maybe Chris Brown needs some like fucking anger management.
I'm sure they did. I'm sure he had
Yeah.
to do something like
Yeah,
that.
like, he got away with that. But, like, like, some, like, white producer whips out his dick in public.
Mm-hmm. He's screwed.
Yeah.
Which one?
Oh, like,
Like, I don't know, name one of the 50 that got caught last week.
right.
Last week?
There's always another one.
I don't know. You said there's always another one.
Right.
Dude, so many. Dude,
Well,
Chris
I mean,
D'Elia got attacked.
I kind of
You hear
feel
about
like
that?
that's a thing,
Yeah.
like with art, like people who
Especially,
produce movies, photographers and stuff like that. They like to whip their dicks out,
It's weird.
see what
Keep
they
your
can
dick-
get for a few
What?
picture
Who
snaps.
decided that was, like, fun? I don't know.
It's like that in the music industry too. Sometimes, well, rumor, like sometimes you gotta fuck to get where you want to go. Like sex is just like a leverage sometimes in
Yeah.
business.
I get that, but who just, like, opens the conversation with a dick out?
So you want to see my dick?
Yeah.
Like in The Boys. She
Yeah.
wanted to get into the
Yeah.
organization.
Yeah.
She had to suck some dick.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was...
spoiler, but that was...
Sorry. Well, I didn't say who.
Season 1 over a year ago.
And
Get
I
the
didn't
fuck outta
say who
here.
it was. I didn't say who had to suck some dick. Yeah, I didn't say who had to do it.
I haven't seen season 2 yet, guys. Was it good? Have you watched it?
Ask Molly.
Yes.
She's been like, that's all she's been talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Season 2,
I'm not caught up to the latest episode, but I've watched like the first 3.
Shout out to the weeboo waifus, Molly over there.
Yeah, she is your expert on all those shows.
Yeah. I wanted to talk about NBA, by the way, as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because we kind of got off track of sports, but the finals are about to happen.
We have.
I'm excited. Heat Lakers. Let's fucking go.
We have like.
LeBron's
6
still
minutes.
throwing his little hissy fit.
Well, he always is. That's his game, dude.
Being whiny going into your 10th finals. Get the fuck out of here, LeBron.
I like LeBron is a great player.
Yeah.
I just don't like how the media literally treats him like the fucking next coming messiah. And it's like he's still proving himself, even though he's done a lot of great things. It's like, damn, dude, like, there's other people, because there's a lot of other players that do great things that don't get included in talk because there's all these, sometimes they just run off with these things.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the best? Who's the GOAT? How many times do we have to talk about who's the GOAT, LeBron or
Okay.
Jordan? And it's like...
I don't know.
But also, the thing with that is, like, as much as I'll shit on him for being a crybaby,
he is great. He's
no,
a great
like,
player.
he has dealt with being in that conversation of, like, is he the best? Is he the best? Or, you know, has he proven himself yet?
Well, he did self-proclaim it.
What is, he's like 12 years into the league now?
15, 17.
15? Oh my god.
Every game is
17?
so heightened for him
But
because
yeah.
of this conversation.
I think
And
this is
that's
If he
been
plays
his-
bad in a finals game,
That has been his entire career since he got in.
What?
straight from high school, there
Yeah.
was the conversation like, oh, is he going to be
Is
the
he
next
going to be
greatest?
the... Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
he has still been trying to prove himself. Like, I mean, you kind of proved my point
Yeah,
with your
he's
opening
still
statement.
proving himself.
And so I totally get why he does go on his little rant sometimes.
Yeah. True.
I get why because I would get so fed up. Be
Yeah.
like, shut the fuck up.
I'm doing my best here, okay?
I'm
open
fantastic.
school.
Literally, there's no one like me. Get the fuck out of here. I've been doing this.
I think...
That'd be like being super good at your job, at like your normal job, being like the best at whatever you're at, but then being like, oh yeah, but you remember like 20 years ago when Gary was here? Oh, Gary did it way better than you do.
Yeah, that's true.
That would suck ass.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to make that
argument?
argument. Oh, what the hell was this? It's kind of hard to
We're gonna
make...
ghost the machine, don't worry about it.
It's kind of hard to make that argument when, you know, he's 3-6. They call him the 3-6, and
Yeah, he's definitely lost some finals.
yeah. And then I just
Okay,
feel
but
like
also-
with like Kobe and Jordan, people like, especially even me.
People dismiss Kobe in that conversation
No.
way too quickly.
Kobe, I'm be honest, I feel like Kobe has more of argument than Jordan at this point. Because, like, okay, seriously, compare the caliber of player of today's standards to when Jordan played.
And the drive. Kobe's also my boyfriend's favorite.
And
basketball
how
player, too.
many more, like, rules?
Well, it's
And
like for our
dumb
generation,
shit you have to
Kobe
fight
was
around.
the Jordan. He
Mhm.
was the Jordan of our generation. So
Yeah.
for us, it's a lot. Like, it's really hard to compare them. They're both really great.
Yeah.
If people like to just only go off of finals wins, like only championship, only Super Bowls, you know, like that's always if you're the greatest, you have to have the most championships. It starts with that.
Yeah.
And that's why Jordan is always like one of the conversations. Obviously, he's not even the number one guy to win the most finals, but most people consider him like the guy on the team who wins the
Some
finals.
other guy, I think he had 10,
Also, like,
but he
Wilt
rode the bench a
Chambers-
lot. I
Wilt
forgot.
Chambers has, like,
Will Chamberlain?
yeah,
Yeah. how
Will
many-
Chamberlain had numbers
Has
that are can never be
ridiculous
repeated.
numbers. Yeah,
They
like,
can
that
never
no
be
one's
repeated.
touched.
If anyone
That
ever
is true.
scores 100 in a game, that'd be insane.
Like, I'm
Well,
just saying,
wasn't he
like, no
just-
one ever talks about him either.
Yeah, they do, but it's just hard. It's hard.
Never in that conversation.
It's just because back then, I feel like back then the players weren't as like,
You're right, but I feel like that's
it
kind
wasn't as
of
competitive.
There's
like
always a
today's
greatest
standards
of the
to
time.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like Wilt was that way 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at this point, I feel like Jordan's hitting that point. Where
Yeah.
You can't really compare him to today's standards.
Yeah, but I mean,
The
and
game's
also,
completely changed.
also
Yeah.
the league was a lot more aggressive back when
Like
Jordan
baseball.
Yeah.
It was a physical league.
Baseball, you can get away with like baseball, like
Yeah.
comparing today's players to back in the
Because
day.
baseball was baseball.
Because fucking baseball is baseball.
Yeah.
Now you
But
can't.
basketball has changed
Yeah.
drastically.
You can't hand check. You can't do any. Like, you can't. I mean, like, there's some ridiculous fucking fouls. Sorry, there's some ridiculous fouls that I see get called all the time. Like, a guy will pull up and shoot, and even though the ball has already left his hand, and touching the ball.
If you high five them now after
Yeah.
the ball's gone,
This has nothing
it's
to
a
do with the
foul.
shot.
And yeah, dude, on the street, that shit don't fly.
No, it
You can, or any gym
Any-
ever. You can't go
yeah.
anywhere and get away with trying to call that.
Any
People are like, "Shut the fuck
recreational
up."
basketball player will laugh at you if you try. Oh, you touched my hand.
Get the fuck
So
out of here.
Yeah. So, all
He
right.
was trying to
keep
block
going.
it, dude.
Alright, Steve Carell in The Office, trying to play basketball.
Well, you know why? You know why that's the thing is because when I was always playing rep games, like people would make those, and
Oh,
then you'd be
yeah.
like, fuck, like he high fived him and he still
Yeah.
made it.
And
That
one,
was, you know,
and
like-
one,
You'd be like, thanks for the check, bro.
and one. Yeah. Thanks, bro.
You gave me the perfect follow through.
Yeah.
I'm really excited though.
Alright, guys, so that's enough sports talk. I found out something really cool today. So, in Utah, there's this park, and it's a giant park called Evermore, where it's basically like real humans in Westworld. And so it's just a whole park of people like pretending to be. It's like a really good Renaissance fair.
Okay.
Yeah, but like with fantasy stuff, like there's goblins and orcs and vampires, and you get to come in and you get to play the role of like an RPG character in real life.
You're like an adventurer.
Yeah, like you can go train with elves to be an archer. You can like go like join the Hunters Guild and be a fighter. You like there's all this cool stuff, and like you go to like there's storylines you follow.
It's a dream come true.
Yeah, and you level up through these storylines. And they said like you can go back and just play different storylines multiple times.
Dude.
And it changes with the seasons. So like around this time of year, fall time, it's all spooky, super scary, lots of like liches and ghosts and ghouls and vampires, werewolves.
Probably some undead zombies.
Yeah, but then like springtime and stuff, they get like more fae and fantasy. They even do like steampunk and like weird like they throw in like random people that are travelers from the future that you can like find them for like weird little side quests. It sounds amazing. So, when are we going? oh yeah, we're podcast. Oh, we'll talk about that later.
I
But
have a real danger if I go there, I won't come back.
Right.
Ever. Like I'll just find a way. Like, can I work for you guys? Like,
well, that's what they do.
can I eat and sleep here? Like,
They hire like kids like right out of acting school.
yeah.
That's great.
Like
I'll just say I was in acting school.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I could
Prove
play
yourself.
something.
you guys don't like actually look up that degree, right?
You know how many D&D sessions I've been in? I
Yeah.
can handle this, okay?
I think
Listen.
that's on the resume.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
my role play skills are...
His experience, years of D&D.
I will go insane being this person.
Like
Yeah.
they're gonna. I'm not surprised that, like, if they'll have like articles coming up with people getting fully immersed. They're like, there's
Yeah.
no coming back. They're just in the world.
See, and that sounds like so amazing, but I feel like that's like a step towards what I think the actual future is gonna hold. Because like, okay, like you've seen the movies, you've seen the shows, you got like the weird Westworld immersive reality where like they literally change a part of the planet to be like this weird video game type world for humans to like go take vacations in. And then you also have actual VR.
Right.
And that's coming up pretty quick. Like Oculus Rift technology, like I know it was kind of a fad for like the PS3 and stuff like that. Like people only kind of sort of still use it, but like it's only getting better every day. And once they start making like immersive stuff for that,
Mm-hmm.
that's
yeah.
gonna be crazy.
You know what? I honestly think like augmented reality parks would be a new...
Wouldn't
like
it?
that would be a pretty possible soon.
Yeah.
Like if you just have to wear some glasses or a headset,
Oh, speaking
you
of
know,
that,
where you walk and then you walk through the park and everything is like displayed
They have zombie warehouses that are that.
Yeah.
You go into this like warehouse that's set up kind of like paintball, but you put on these VR glasses and you get to like run around and like it's like you're fighting zombies.
Because augmented reality seems to be the safest, so you're not gonna bump into shit.
Yeah.
You can still see the real world.
Well, unless you could like sedate the body and like only have the brain get immersed.
Yeah. That's some next level shit.
At Union Station, I think it was, last year, me and my boyfriend, my brother, and his wife, we went on a double date to the thing that they have up on the top floor, the escape thing, where it's a zombie maze. And you're basically running through a level, we call it, and you're trying, both of you guys have a gun and it counts points. It's like laser tag.
Oh my god.
And it's great. And then like if you're not moving fast enough because they want to keep it through, they have zombies that come up and start chasing you. It's not fun.
Oh shit.
I mean it is, but it's like you're like fuck. And they're pretty good because like I feel like they do the same thing. Like they might be like hiring. I was about to say ordering. They're hiring fresh acting students.
Ordering actresses and actors.
And they're like really committed to the role and they're scary.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, dude, I would fucking love that.
Yeah.
I would love that.
You should do it. It's fun.
I need to go. I need to go to one of those zombie things.
Like, okay, like everyone's been to one of those shitty Renaissance festivals, right?
Oh,
But there's always like those one or two people that are super into it, that get you into it,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh fuck, okay, this is cool. Yeah, let's play.
Dude,
Alright.
that's-
Imagine an entire park of them.
Yeah, there's
And like Ryan, you got the like map pulled up. This is not a tiny
I was checking
place.
it out. Dude,
Like,
yeah,
it's
huge.
not. It's gigantic.
I didn't get to see it. I pulled up the page.
I want to see if I can find the
Oh, see,
square
this is why
miles.
we need the monitor, guys.
We're gonna work on it. We'll figure out a place to put it or something. We can. When I figure it out, we'll figure it out.
But it's like, I believe it's like 48 square acres, all dedicated.
It's 11 acres, sir.
That's still a lot of land.
And including
Oh,
120,000
40,000
feet.
square miles.
40,000
Square, no, wait, that can't be right.
Probably 40,000 square feet.
It cuts it off.
And 120,000 feet of Old Town. 10 things to know about the magic of Evermore Park.
I'm on the same
In
website.
Pleasant Grove, Utah. God damn it, Utah.
Dude,
Just when I forgot about you.
you talked me into it, Zach.
You son of a... Well, and that's why they call us Whiskey and Wordplay, because he wouldn't let it go.
And that's it, folks. We're done.
That's a wrap. Let's go home.
Don't come back next week. Right, but
That's the end of the show.
like, do though. Do. We're real new. Like, do it.
It's a land of fantasy, and yet shrouded in mystery.
Yeah, and like, it's only been open, what? Like, okay, probably gonna be way off on this too, but I believe 2 years.
It was a lifelong dream of its founder.
Yeah, the guy was like a super nerd.
That's awesome.
The first experience of lore is perfect for the Halloween season.
I'm gonna go. I have to. We all love RPGs.
Mm-hmm.
We all have played D&D before, so this is completely up our alley. It's just sounds like it would be just an awesome vacation.
Hell yeah.
Well, and who doesn't love just like high fantasy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
You know
It's
who
such a
doesn't love
charming
high
world.
fantasy? Communist.
That's right, brother. Cheers to that. Cheers to fucking
America. I'm
American
sorry,
America.
I can't even say that anymore. Like, it's so bad right now.
So bad. Why are we doing this?
It's so bad.
It's like I'm not even proud.
Hey, we don't get political on the show, guys.
Oh,
Shut
yeah,
up.
shit, my bad.
Shut your face.
Shut
Totally
your
don't.
mouth.
Shut
At
your
all. Never.
dumb
Nope, we
face.
won't
Shut
do
your
it.
mouth.
We also won't ever get
How much is
religious
it
or
for-
offensive. Don't worry about that at all.
Offensive. I'm
What?
pretty sure we've already been offensive.
Oh. Listen.
Wow.
What's beyond, like,
What would you guys dress up as if you could go? If you could go to Evermore right now, what would you... Ella is a cosplayer. She makes costumes. She's a fucking badass at it also.
yeah, I'd have to, like, go buy something.
Go check out Kit Kat cosplay.
Key Kat.
Kit Kat. Sorry.
It's okay. It looks like Kit
I just
Kat.
like Kit Kat bars.
Yeah.
That's all it is. I just will think about them a lot.
I used to go to Renfest as a little like a cyberpunk, like little steampunk bunny.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it was pretty cool, but that costume kind of got worn out. But if I went now, I'd probably go as an elf ranger type
Yeah.
thing. And I would train with the elves. As soon as you said
That'd be
that, I was
cool.
like, oh,
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
my life's calling. Yeah. What would you guys do?
I mean, honestly, like I'd probably just go as someone with like a big weapon. Like I don't want like a giant axe. Like I don't want anyone getting close to me.
You
Stay
do like an
away.
orc.
But also, I couldn't wear like the heavy ass metal.
Yeah.
Like I'd have to be like I'd be like in leather armor. I'd be like I'd rather get hurt.
You could make a.
I'd rather get hurt than be uncomfortable.
You could
Yeah.
make metal looking
Yeah.
armor with EVA foam.
Oh yeah, no, I'm thinking like real life because you know I'm that nerd.
You're like really trying to carry that.
Jesus.
He's like,
What?
I'm
Zach's gonna get
you
really
guys-
strong wearing
You
it.
guys didn't like buy like authentic armor?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
He's
bro.
like sweating his ass off. It's authentic.
We're wearing like athletic kind of style. Like
Yeah.
we can breathe in our shit. Honestly, I think I'd be in a robe because I'd do something mage. I would be either like a warlock, a sorcerer. Like I'd be something up that alley. I'd
Hell
have
yeah.
to.
Yeah.
I'd
be
come
like,
in with a staff for sure.
yeah.
You shall not pass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would buy a crystal and then find a really nice like stick and then finish the wood and like I would
Stick it on
I would
there.
go all in. Yeah. I
That'd
would
be
make
tight.
a wizard staff.
Well, you know, crystals have power.
They do. Yeah. So yeah, if you believe that, if you believe hard enough, maybe.
They have healing I don't know. I'm not an expert on that.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it,
Oh yeah, not at all.
but I do believe if you believe in it, it'll work a
Sure,
little bit.
Yeah.
I think so. I think placebo works.
Oh, it definitely does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Voodoo. I believe voodoo doesn't work unless you believe in it.
Yeah.
That's some.
Both
that's some,
parties
like,
have to
bullshit.
believe
Yeah,
in it.
yeah,
Like I voodooed you. You're like, oh no.
yeah. Skeleton Key.
If you
That
guys,
movie.
if you guys could have any fantasy world brought to life, what park
Oh
would
God.
you want to go to?
Well,
Any-
I think I know
Choose.
Ryan's
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, Adventureland?
No.
Adventure Time?
Pokemon.
Sorry.
Pokemon. Yeah.
Adventure Time.
I would do Pokemon.
Oh,
For sure.
Pokemon?
He would
Hell
love
yeah.
it so
Yeah.
much.
I would.
That'd be dope.
I would.
Honestly, just like any like fantasy world come to life. One Piece would be so cool.
Mm-hmm.
One Piece
that
would
would
be
be
tight.
really
I was
cool.
wondering-
Especially if you give me a devil fruit.
Well, I would hope.
You
know,
have
like,
to.
You're in the One Piece world without a devil fruit. You're just watching
we
all the
learn hockey?
badasses. What, you can be Zoro?
Oh, that's so. That's oh god, he
Or
gets hurt so
Usopp.
bad.
He gets hurt so bad.
Oh, we all want to pretend like we be Zoro or Luffy, but really we're all Usopps.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a sad
Son
truth.
of a bitch. No, not in this
No.
fantasy world.
Not
You said
me.
I get to make it, right?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm getting some type of Logia power.
Yeah. I would also love a comic book universe if I could do that, like a superhero.
Like if
like
I could
DC
just
or
make
Marvel.
DC world, DC would be so brutal though.
It would, but it would be fun to just if you're just playing.
Oh yeah,
If it's just a
yeah,
play
yeah.
park, yeah.
I think I would probably do. Let's see, if we're going video games, I'd go like Fallout, but like if it was an anime.
You'd want to change the world to Fallout.
If I could go to a park.
And it was
Oh,
like
okay.
Fallout, like a
Experience
Fallout
it.
park.
There I
Yeah.
go again, thinking too real. My bad.
No,
You
I
guys
would
are like,
definitely
just like
not
talking
want
about
a world
augmented
of
reality
Fallout.
parks.
oh yeah.
But if I could just go and get a dosage of it, and maybe like I could get some plans for when it really might happen.
That'd
go
be
in
like
there.
some adrenaline pumping.
I'd have a journal. I'm like, this is what I do.
Like
Zach for-
surviving the apocalypse and playing around in that world for a while, that'd be legit. I don't know. I see. That's where I'd get scary because I'm like I might fall deep into that and be like, no, it's kill or be killed.
Right? They'd be like, hey, it's just a game. It'd be like, whatchamacallit, that episode of American Dad where they were reenacting the war.
Yeah.
And like they were getting hella into it. I think Steve, he had PTSD. I forgot from what it was.
Yeah.
But it was just hilarious. That's how
Yeah,
it
man,
would be.
you put me in like a post-apocalyptic world like that,
It'd be
and it
Zach.
seems legit. I'd be like,
We just disappear. We wouldn't know. We were like looking and then
Next
we
thing you
looked
know,
back.
you guys show up at some like broken down shack that's actually the local bar, and everyone in there is like half cyberhuman, and I'm in there with a whiskey and a fucking top hat. Where'd you get a top hat, Zach? Don't ask questions.
Just like looking down and shit. Like,
Yeah,
God damn it, Zach, you've been gone for 3 hours.
it would be that quick.
If you get like a jetpack in those worlds or like a flying powers, they'd have to like come quickly, like harness you up to a wire, and then you're like, oh my god, like yes.
That's how we'd find him hanging from like some like jetpack thing or something that he did. He was like, guys, this is great.
Zach didn't understand the limits.
Yeah.
Listen, they just told me you're here now.
I would also love a Harry Potter one.
Oh,
well,
magic.
That'd be cool.
Magic would be
Yeah,
amazing.
that's what I was gonna say. Either or like Naruto. I would want to be a ninja, like doing jutsu and shit.
Oh, Naruto would be brutal too, though. If they like actually followed like the storyline.
Any anime one, I think, would be pretty brutal.
Yeah, a lot of them aren't.
No,
you
One
get
Piece.
fucked up. It's pretty light.
One Piece is
Like-
happier.
Yeah, it's a lot more like fun. Like they get their ass beat. Don't get me wrong, but like
Yeah.
they're like the sad parts are like one person dies. You know.
Yeah.
Versus like Naruto, where they're like, "Oh, this village dead,"
Your hopes and dreams.
or fucking
dead.
or like Dragon Ball Z, where they're like, "Oh yeah, we just blew up an entire solar system."
Yeah.
and then the
we
main
blew up
character
your
died
whole
the next
planet,
episode.
enslaved
Yeah.
your race, and now we're gonna go on a killing spree across
How
the
many
universe.
times do I have to die?
Yeah.
Goku had to ask himself that at least.
Well, Bleach. No wonder you're so strong. They just keep bringing your ass back.
Yeah. You just have all these life experiences, and you just come back more badass.
Yeah, I have mixed feelings about when they do shit like that, because sometimes it's cool, but then you're like,
Sometimes it gets overdone.
it's
Yeah.
cheap now.
Yeah.
Death means nothing in this universe.
Yeah.
That you ruin a whole universe by starting to save people. Like, if you kill them, they gotta stay dead.
That is one thing I appreciate about Naruto is you didn't know who was gonna stay dead and who was gonna come back to life. I was
Yeah.
always like, my
Or
heart.
come back to life as a puppet.
Yeah, or that shit. Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, how much would that suck? You like beat someone's ass down, you barely survive, and then the next jackass that comes around to come kick your ass for some reason, because everyone's trying to kick everyone's ass in that show, he just like summons up the guy that you barely beat, and now he controls him. What?
Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
No, Charlie!
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, that's what anime villains be doing.
Oh.
They try to fuck with your head and then beat your ass.
Yeah, all with the great cynical laugh.
Yeah. Foo 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 foo.
Why you all laugh different? A lot of us laugh normal. Like,
Yeah, why you got, what's the foo foo foo?
they like all have to have like specialized laughs.
Speaking, dude, there's this anime called Black Clover. And it's
Oh yeah,
got-
Black Clover's good.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the spell books.
I didn't know how. Okay, yeah. You know the Mantis guild. They all have like special. They all have specialized laughs.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh no, I
But
haven't seen it yet.
no,
You
it's
should
fun.
watch it. It
I'm
was that
sure I
show
would love
that
it.
you were watching it with us.
Oh,
You were
yeah,
watching it with the kid with the spell books and shit.
Okay.
You were watching it with us one time.
And the one that like got a spell book, but all it does is give him a sword.
But that
Like-
sword is super badass.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
No, it is.
I love Asta. He's so cool.
I have to check it out. It sounds like a land.
You watched it. I
That's
forgot which episodes we were watching, but you've seen it. It was that silverhead kid, and he had the big ass sword. Yeah, you might not. It's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's good.
that's cool.
Okay, but like, what other worlds? Anything else you can think of off the top of your head?
I would enjoy.
What about Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory? Just because I want to see some Oompa Loompas.
Fine, but I'm not going in the tunnel, guys.
No.
That's the only thing I would want to do. You like
No,
take some
'cause you'd be
mushrooms.
like, yeah,
and
you'd
go-
be like, let's take mushrooms.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh god, let's do it. Okay, fuck.
I'd be
Why
down.
did we do this?
And I'm just like, the danger must be growing.
I just want to see the little Oompa Loompas. Oompa Loompa.
I feel like in real life, they'd be creepy.
Dude,
Yeah.
I would shave my beard and be in a Willy Wonka costume. I already half look like Gene Wilder, so I would be scaring people.
R.I.P. Didn't he
Yeah, we
recently
could get
die?
you like a
He
purple
died.
suit.
He died like 4 or 5 years ago. I feel like.
I thought he recently died.
Let's see. I'm not sure
We
because
could
I remember
purple
being
suit.
sad about it. Oh yeah. Who rocked the purple suit the best? There's a lot of purple suit guys.
Yeah, you're right. He died in 2016.
Joker. Think about him.
Yeah, but I never think about the
You're
suit
right.
being the
It was
iconic part
2016.
of the Joker. It's the
2016.
smile.
Yeah.
The smile.
Yeah. Or even the laugh.
Yeah.
But like, iconic, like, I mean, yeah, I like when he wears the purple suit, but he doesn't need that to be the Joker.
Yeah, I mean, he likes costumes.
But I feel like Willy Wonka, you don't have that suit, you don't have no Willy Wonka.
Remember when there was that one Joker?
Like, now it's just a weird looking dude.
Remember that one Joker in the animated series where he wasn't like a typical looking Joker?
He had dreads and he was like...
He had like a straight jacket type looking thing on.
Oh, you're talking about Batman Joker. The...
Batman... what
It's
was
an
that one
animated
called?
Joker.
Batman, the Brave and the Bold?
No.
No, it's not that one.
Let me see.
Batman...
His hair kind of looked more like a gesture type.
I know
This
what
one.
you're talking about.
Oh wait, never mind. He didn't end up in the suit. Maybe it was just one episode I saw when he did.
The Batman.
Yeah.
The Batman.
Never mind. He also had the purple suit. I thought he wore something different.
I didn't particularly like the Batman, that show.
I like the way their Joker looked. He was cool.
It just was too different for me.
I never watched it for real. It was on Kids WB, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Also.
Yeah.
That's where I saw him.
Yeah, I tried to watch a few episodes. The only thing I like about it is that Tom Kenny is the Penguin. Tom Kenny, my boy who voiced SpongeBob. And he's in a million other things, but that's what he's famous for. But he does
everything.
He does the Penguin on that one.
I was so upset because I saw rumors that they were gonna have what's that one guy from? He's in Superbad and he's also in War Dogs.
Jonah Hill?
Jonah Hill.
Okay.
They were rumoring him playing the Penguin, and I feel like he would have been a great Penguin.
He would have been. Now he's like healthy and like props to that, but he doesn't look like Penguin no more.
No,
We got spoiled with our Penguin in the 90s.
Danny DeVito.
Yeah, he's a great. He's just a great. I know some people don't like him, but I really
think
like.
he's a great
I appreciate
character.
him as an actor. Yeah.
Also, like the young Penguin that they had in Gotham, the Cobblepot, I like the guy that they got to play him.
Yeah,
He did it well.
You couldn't get me to watch Gotham. You tried.
Did you guys see Jumanji too?
Yeah, with Danny DeVito.
Yes, I love when they
The
had
next level.
Aquafina in his body or whatever, or him in Aquafina's body.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Guys, that's Jack Black.
Not that one. He was
Jumanji?
also
He's in it too.
And the
They're both in
second
it.
one.
In the next
The
level.
one with The Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got him and Danny Glover in it.
Yeah, Danny Glover and Danny DeVito play these two old grandpas, and they end up stuck in the game, and they don't know how video games work.
And it's
You're talking about
hilarious.
the second Rock one.
Yes, the
Yeah.
second one.
Oh, I never saw that one.
Oh,
It's pretty good.
I was thinking of just like the second Jumanji.
Yeah.
They're dumb as hell. They're cheesy as fuck.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like
But they're
it,
really
though.
funny.
The
They're really
first one
funny.
was definitely better, though.
Jack Black fucking kills
Kills
me.
it.
He
Every
kills
role.
me.
Every role.
Dude, he's one of the greatest
School
comedic
Rock.
actors of all time.
When he went to go take a pee and he was like, oh, "That's what it looks like," or whatever. Because he was the girl.
Yeah.
He's teaching her how to flirt. He's like, "Do the eyes." Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he kills. He kills.
Any role he gets.
Well, and I love like even when he would just like pop up in like shows, like he like popped up on Community, and
Yes!
like in like The
His
Office.
Community character was the worst. They all hated him, and
It was
everybody
hilarious.
loves Jack Black. That's why it's so funny. You're just like, what?
He
No.
wanted to be in that group so bad.
Yeah, he was crazy. And they were like, oh my god. Because that's so funny, because Jack Black looks like that guy. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like that would be like that, but nobody thinks of him that way.
No,
Because he's Jack Black.
He just has that charisma.
Yeah.
He-
But they just turned it off. Like,
Yeah.
he turned off his charisma and was only creepy. The
yeah,
whole time. Dude, yeah, he's got range. He can do so many, like, the fucking role he played in, what's it called? Tropic Thunder.
Great.
oh yeah.
Oh,
my fucking jelly
my-
beans. I was just talking to somebody
I got
about that. I was just talking to somebody about that
He's
Saturday.
losing his shit.
Dude, didn't he have some like weird movie? It was like a serious role though, where like it was like Bird Watchers or something.
I don't know.
It's
Jack
Okay,
Black.
interwebs.
Jack Black
Yeah.
Bird movie. Someone type that in. Jack Black Bird movie. I might be totally wrong. It might be someone else.
Jack, the big year?
Yes, and he plays like a kind of like serious kind of role in that.
Is he like a
I mean, it's still
introvert
like
who
a
watches
little,
birds?
yeah, like it's still like funny-ish.
But it's more of a serious thing?
Yeah, but he like plays
Like
like
Seth Rogen in 50-50?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Guys, he's in the new Tony Hawk Pro Skater game. He plays Officer Dick. He's voice acting.
Of course he does.
So that every time the police is chasing you, he's like, hey, get back here! Jack Black.
You son of a bitch!
That's great.
Oh, do you guys follow him on like Facebook or anything? He's been doing a lot of Tenacious D stuff. Him and Kenny like do Zoom stuff.
Aren't they trying to put out a new album?
Probably, dude. I'm a huge Tenacious D fan.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the series. I love they did a stupid YouTube cartoon series that I watched. It's like the most poorly produced animation ever. Like it looks like a child drew it, and it doesn't like move really that well.
Yeah.
But it's voiced by them, and they play songs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's like that's all they really cared. Like they wanted to just have the songs in the cartoon. Oh my god, the drawings are so funny. It's like Jack did it himself. Like Tenacious D is just it makes me smile just so much. Just those two.
Yeah.
They are great.
Guys, I feel like that's a wrap for today. That was good.
Yes.
Little sesh. Sign off. Do we have a sign off?
We don't.
That's how new we are. We need a sign off.
In the future, you will be able to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, any one of those handles at Nerds Against Humanity Network. They might, if they want to do their own thing, they might have their own little Whiskey and Wordplay page, but you will always be able to find us anywhere on Nerds Against Humanity. In the future. We're working on it.
Catch you next time, guys.
See ya.